If you do not live on campus and she's inviting you over to her place, you have to pull out. If you do not hoop in college, if you think you're gonna stay in your room and the bitch is gonna just come to you off you doing anything, you're cooked. Where do you think the saying college is what you make it comes from? In your dorm, you have to have a TV. Write this shit down, nigga. I'm looking at you. Your phone's in your hand. Write this shit down. You're gonna need a TV twin. Imagine trying to have an overly chopped bitch trying to be seductive. You're not that. Those type of moves can only be pulled off by high caliber all-star players. It's like Ben Simmons trying to dribble like Kyrie Irving. You can't, that's not in your bag. Get off me. Get off me. Calling all hoopers. Calling all hoopers. Hello? This bitch ass nigga ain't say let's hoop. Man, let's hoop, my nigga. Man, let's hoop. Now, you clearly read the title. You know what you're here for. Before we get into the madness, my nigga, I have to tell you how crucial this season is for you as a young hooper. Let's take a trip down memory lane, my nigga. You had elementary. No, fuck elementary. You had pre-K, elementary, middle school, high school. Now, the biggest league of your fucking life is going to be college, my nigga. In high school, that shit don't count. You can't really hoop how you want to because you probably don't got no whip. The bitches at your school probably not even that bad. So your hands are tied in high school. But in college, you're a whole new hooper. 6'5" wingspan. You can do almost anything you want. The potential is limitless. And if you still don't lose your V card or you still don't get bitches, it's your fault, bro. It's your fault. Now, I know you might say I'm yapping here, but I still have to continue hammering this point. Twin, if you're not hooping in college, my nigga, the moment you graduate, the chances for you to hoop goes down tremendously. Realize this shit too. In college, what you're doing? You're taking these easy ass classes. Don't tell me you're a business major. That's major twin. Okay, type shit. Gotta be studied. Biology, chemistry. Anyways, other lab. Point is, you're gonna go from taking classes and seeing bitches in your class casually. You might have a hoop session. You might have a block party to go to. You're like a grown ass kid in college, my nigga. You're hooping. Moment you graduate and now you have to be employed and you have to find a job. All those grown kid shit is out the window. Now you gonna have bills. Now you're working 40 hours a week. So where are your chances to meet bitches? Now, let's say you meet a bitch outside of work. But let me guess, you cold approached her? Hey, nice to meet you. Even when you cold approach a bitch, especially if y'all not in like the same type of especially when you don't have like a plausible deniability like college. Let's say you meet a bitch at Walmart and you use the indirect method in my video, right? Even if you get her number, the power dynamic is in her favor. The moment you approach the bitch, she assumes, yeah, he wants me. All I'm saying is during college, everything is free loot. After that, once you graduate, the expectations on you quadruple. The rules of hypergamy become more strict because in college, you can have the free cope of potential. Let's say you went to school to become a doctor. The bitch don't know where you're taking the school, serious or not. All she knows is you're in school. So you could be failing all your classes. The hoe won't know, but the fact that you're in college, you can sell her the cope dream of you being successful. We're hoopers. We're going to be successful, obviously. But it doesn't have to be through school. So you can run around and waste your time at the school. But once you graduate, you can't use that same cope of potential because it's like, damn, you graduated. Where's your job? Now you're working 40 hours a week at your job. When do you have time to, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, let's hoop. Now, what the hell you say? But in college, you have hella copes. You could act like for example, in my store, for my first, my body with just college shit, right? I was, my first day on campus, right? I was walking around everywhere. Get at least 20,000 steps around. In college, it's all about who gets there first. Mind you, I wasn't even on campus at the time. So boom, walking around campus, and you know how niggas be having those campus jobs, right? I seen fine shit at the front desk of it's like a career service or some shit, like some shit that help you find where stuff is at around the college or academics and shit. Point is, it was a girl at the front desk, and I was just asking her questions about the job, like, hey, You can put me on. I just came to school. I was asking her. I can't use that word. I was asking her. I was asking her stupid ass questions because I just wanted to hit. I didn't give a fuck about how to get this job, but the job was my free cope to be talking about. To the job discussion was a free cope excuse for me to talk to her without me making it obvious that I wanted to hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that same type of environment where I pulled off the, hey, I want this job at the college shit, won't really work if you have your own 40 hours a week ass job. Let's say you were an IT guy. You can't meet a bitch at Zaxby's and say, hey, put me on this job. You're weird and women look up anyways. But at college, the what's the word I'm looking for? In college, everyone is on the same footing, my nigga. Like, she just sees your potential. Once you graduate, my niggas, shake my hand. You're cooked. I'm not saying you're cooked, but in comparison, you're gonna have the highest chance of cracking hoes in college. I'll say quality hoes or quality hoes. If you're a dating app maxer, you're probably cooked. Now, cold approach is still your best friend in comparison, but the problem is the lack of influx women your age that even have the time to talk to you or take you serious. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, repeat this shit, right? Which time of a girl's life is more stressful? Being a college sophomore or freshman, you know they don't have shit to do with their life besides easy ass classes. Or after they graduate college working 40 hours a week. I'm saying, which time of a girl's life is more stressful? In the beginning, freshman or sophomore, or once they graduate? Peep this shit too. Once they graduate, let's say they find a job. Now they're working 40 hours a week or they're doing some type of internship. Now they're stressed about bills and locking in. Or let's say the girl can't find a job. Well, if she can't find a job and she's unemployed, she does not have an apartment in this economy. She can't, which means she's living with her parents. And if she's living with her parents, that means most of the time she's at home. She's no longer in the college dorms as she used to be. So let's say you want to crack that specific girl, your chances for trying to crack her goes down tremendously because she went from staying on camp 24/7 to living with her folks, stressed and depressed, trying to find a job, if that makes sense, right? Even if you chose the latter, let's say you don't have a brain and you said no, a girl's life is less stressful after she graduates. It's more carefree. This cope, but that's okay. After graduating, these type of girls will expect more out of you and prefer more serious relationships off the bat anyways because they've already experienced the easy-go-lucky hookup culture in college. So any type of smooth maneuver you try to do, they've already seen through it. And even if you're the smoothest guy in the book, these type of girls will still prefer something serious because they graduated, it's getting serious, they're getting older, their SMV is slowly but surely dropping. That little happy-go-lucky where they could just fuck any nigga they want is not the same anymore. So all I'm saying is this. Cold approaching is good, but if you're in college, I just gave you the difference between the freshman and sophomore versus the girls who already graduated and now you have to cold approach them. Man, let's hoop. Okay, type shit. I know I'm yapping that part. Anyways, I'm yapping that part. So, boom. The first method before I get into these two additions type shit, right, is if you stay on campus and if you don't stay on campus, my nigga. If you don't stay on campus, you can still hoop. It's just not ideal. The biggest problem with staying off campus and you want to hoop is if the bitch you with want to see you every night and you have strict parents, shake my hand, twin. You're cooked. Or is it this hand? You're cooked. So I'm gonna get into the first method, right? Fuck the niggas that live off campus. I'm gonna come back to you, my nigga. Just trust. I got you. Let's hoop. Now, if you stay on campus, my nigga, and there's a girl you like, especially if you guys are in the same classroom, once you're able to talk to her and get her comfortable, you have to spam out, give me the room tour. You have to. I'm telling you right now, in the first week of college, you have to be talking to everyone, bro. Because if you don't, by the second week, the bitch you want has her eyes on another nigga. She's already in the talking stage. Because you know what? Especially if it's fall, they're already pre-planning. Oh my God, Christmas pictures. Then you have the New Year's, their birthday. Then you have the Valentine's. Hoes be knowing that shit. So it's who gets there first. So If you're walking around campus and you're talking to hella bitches, not telling these hoes that they're pretty, because you don't want to be known as, oh my god, he called me pretty too, girl. No, you're approaching them indirectly. You're saying, hey, for example, right? Let's say you go to Alabama State, right? And it's your first day here. Just ask the host, hey, do you know where this building is at? Oh, you're pretty cool. Let me get your gram in case I have more questions. Very simple. You didn't say you want her. It was a simple move, and it's the facts. You're new here. You might have questions. And even if you're not new there, how is she gonna know that shit? How will she know that you're not new? Has she been watching you, my nigga? Okay, then let's get some water. Hold on. I'm out of breath. I can tell I'm passionate about this shit, man. Let's hoop. Man, let's hoop, funny. So, boom. You're going to ask the host dumbass questions, like questions you already know the answer to. Get their Instagram. Use either the like story method or you can use the story reply method. Check out the cookbook. Regardless, once you get their IG, you can play off it. You could get the number first, but with the number, you won't know who fuck with who. Like, you don't want to get caught up. If you get the IG, you'll see who she's mutuals with, and you can move militant. Make sure you guys can hide your following. Check out the cookbook. So, boom. Once you use the asking a dumb question method and you see the hoe you want, now you have to get the link. Now, I'm going to tell y'all about this shit very simple, bro. In your dorm, you have to have a TV. Write this shit down, nigga. I'm looking at you. Your phone's in your hand. Write this shit down. You're going to need a TV twin. LED lights. And an extra large gym shorts. I ain't gonna cap. TV, red lights, gym shorts. And no chair, okay? So when you have your first girl over here, my nigga, I'm telling you right now, make sure you have 0 chairs in your room. You wanna make sure the bitch sits on your bed automatically. Another thing too, you wanna have some type of Jenga, Uno, cards. You want to have some type of game she can play. It's like it's like the fun shit y'all do before you get the hooping, putting the ball in the hoop. Now, I'm finna role play how it's gonna go, assuming that the bitch is coming to your door. So, Pete, let's say you bring shot in, you bring her in tight shit, then you say this shit. Where is the energy at? You just entered my room and you acting dry as fuck. Rage bait her. Mind you, she's gonna be nervous as shit. So when you keep like making these jabs that are obviously jokes, she's gonna loosen up. The girl will literally match your energy. So if you invite her and you sit on your own bed like, so this is my room, bro, she's gonna be nervous too, cause why are you nervous? People that get bitches aren't nervous. Matter of fact, they are nervous, but they don't make it obvious that they're nervous. It's okay to be nervous before the big game, my nigga. You don't think Steph Curry was nervous before he hit that last 3? He was. But it's not about being nervous. It's about performing regardless. So, boom. When you invite her over, we already got our go-to rage bait line. You're going to tell her you're supposed to be more excited. I don't bring everyone to my room. You're supposed to be honored. You're supposed to be excited. Just tell her that shit. And she's going to be like, oh my God, you're playing too much. If she says that shit, okay, cool. But it doesn't matter. The fact she's in your room, that means the ball is in your court. Now, we've already went through the LED lights, the TV, and the games. Now, I already gave you what to say in the intro when she comes in the room, right? Y'all gonna be playing a little game. Y'all gonna do whatever y'all can to not bring up fucking. You will not bring up out your mouth, hey, you can say that, but it's not ideal. The most optimal way is to make everything seem spontaneous, make it slow, but the last thing coming out of your mouth, shake my hand, is, hey, you feel me? So while you guys are playing the game, you're going to be slowly and subtly breaking the touch barrier. I can't give y'all the play-by-play for that without getting this video taken down. Check out the school. But when she comes in, as long as you have the rage bait, that will set the tone and the vibe. Another thing too, I just told y'all, you're not going to have any chairs. So don't make it obvious that you're pulling off this hat trick. But while you're getting comfortable, be like, yeah, you can just chill. You can sit down wherever you want. Whole time, there's only one spot for her to sit. In your bed. And then you roll out the go-to line. Now, you bring out the gym shorts method after you guys been playing a couple of games already. Don't off the rip mention how you don't like jeans on your bed because the bitch is gonna be kind of knowing what you're on too quick. But if you've already been playing games and you pull some shit out like, oh yeah, and you pull out some shit like, oh yeah, I didn't even tell you, like, I have really sensitive skin. So your outside clothes when it's on my bed, it's gonna irritate my skin. So I got some gym shorts you can wear, like on some shit, or some sweats. But I have sensitive skin, so I can't. That's why you can't sit on my bed with those type of clothes on. She's like, oh really? How come you didn't tell me? Green, yo, what the fuck? Yo, my fault. I don't know what I was just having such a good time with you. I honestly forgot. But yeah, I really do have sensitive skin. I think, like I said, you're gonna play. You're gonna act stupid. You're gonna be like on some shit like, I think I have some gym shorts, or I think I got some sweats you can wear. I just don't want the outside clothes to irritate my skin. Bullshit her, and she's gonna bite every fucking time. Now, if you remember what I just told you, you're not gonna have no chairs, so she's gonna be sitting on your bed. But like I just told your ass, twin, let's hoop, man. Let's hoop. Hand tutting. Let's hoop, fuck nigga. Like I just told you, you will not pull out the gym shorts method off the rip. Cause then she'll realize this nigga think he's so smooth. But when you make it seem like, oh shit, I really can't be having you wearing these clothes on my bed. Whole time the bed is the only seats she can, sit on. You have no option but to hoop. Now she's comfortable as fuck. Because some girls will be going, but they'll wear jeans to convince themselves, hey, I'm not going, you are. But once you remove the jeans and she's super comfortable, it's like, I kind of want him to dunk the ball in my hoop. That's how they think. So that's the method for if you bring a girl over to your dorm. Assume that you live on campus. The next method, like I said, I can't get into too specific details without them trying to take down this video. Check out the school for more direct methods, if that makes sense. Oh, another thing too, check out the school for the massage test too. I can't explain that, but to dumb it down, you're gonna find some type of excuse to give her a massage. Okay, I'm drinking my water now. Tight shit. But can I drink my shit? Just skip the video, bro. Damn. Tight shit. Now, that's assuming that you got your own dorm and some more shit. Now, if you're going to a big shit, you're gonna have to play it the same way. But since you're entering her domain expansion, this is her room, you have to kind of move more militant. Boom. I'm gonna do y'all role play. Pee this shit. You gonna come in the shower room like, yo. Well, mind you, when she gonna obviously bring you to her fucking room. You gonna come in the shower room and she gonna be like, hey, what's up? Girls don't have games, so it is up to you to lead the interaction. If you're weird, she's weird too. You're gonna come into her room. Then you're gonna repeat the exact same script. You're supposed to be excited to show me your room. Even if she's already excited, still say that shit, because her being excited is never enough. You want her to constantly try to prove herself to you. Another thing too, as soon as you walk in the room, I know I just said to say you're supposed to be more excited. Okay, fuck that shit. That could work, but you could also, first thing out the gate, is ask her, where's my drink? You're supposed to be a W host. What are you doing? Like, not obviously in a mean way, but in a joking way. But it's all based on your tone. So you will literally walk into her room, be like, oh, okay, where's my drink? You're supposed to be a W host. I'm supposed to be excited. You're supposed to be treating me. I'm supposed to be loving your environment. You're doing terrible right now. You have to make it up to me. Play off that dribble live and you can dunk that shit. Oh my God, stop! Once you start off that dynamic, that will set the tone for the entire link. Another thing too, you want to be comfortable as fuck. Do not sit on the edge of the bed like this. You want to be chill as fuck, laid back, acting like she's serving you, because she is. And the thing with serving people, like with her giving you small favors, psychologically, when someone does something for you, in their head, their brain they're tricking themselves into liking you. So when she's doing you small favors, like giving you water and shit, she's tricking her own brain into liking you more, because her own brain is reasoning with her and thinking like this, right? Her brain is like, well, if I didn't like him, I wouldn't be just doing shit for him. So she must like her. So it will end up becoming a positive feedback loop on top of the fact of you spiking her emotions. Boom. Once she gives you your drink, now you're sipping the shit, chilling, my nigga. Now you're saying you're not going to introduce me to like your room. You're supposed to be giving me your room tour. Is you nervous? Don't bring out you're nervous, but be like, what's going on here? Are we beefing or something? I'm trying to like get a feel for your room and you're not welcoming me. You're an L host. Oh my God, stop. Now you're yelling at me? No, I'm not. You already are pulling off hella banter off of simple, nonchalant type shit. That's the frame you're going to be carrying throughout this entire interaction. Now, I've already mentioned now, you obviously, since you're coming to her room, you don't need the gym shorts method, but the massage method is a must. Like I said, we won't get into the middle on how you can pull it off in a way that makes sense for guideline reasons. Check out the school. The video is already posted. But that is the two methods. If you're on campus, gym shorts. If you're bringing her over, gym shorts method. Obviously, everyone knows the Netflix and chill method. I'm not finna say some shit y'all probably already know. Those are the two methods if you live on campus. If you do not live on campus and she's inviting you over to her place, you have to pull out the rage bait, she's serving you method. Those are the two methods that I can really dumb down in a way that won't get me straight down with this channel shit. You get what I'm saying? So if you're looking for more specific play-by-play, check out the school. If you already know what to do and freestyle off the script and the movements and the animations and the playbook I just gave your ass, twin. Man, let's hoop. Then you probably don't even need this shit. If you know how to freestyle off the play-by-play, you're good, my nigga. Shake my hand. Or is it this hand? Or is it this? I lie. Regardless, that's how to crack in college, twin. Yeah. That's the most I can give y'all without this method being patched and burnt. It'll all come down to a numbers game. If you're scared to approach bitches, I'm telling you right now, college is free eats. You have literally free excuse just to tell a hoe, hey, do you know where this building is at? Oh, it's over here. I'm saying the same thing twice already. But all I'm going to say is this. If you do not hoop in college, if you think you're going to stay in your room and the bitch is going to just come to you off you doing anything, you're cooked. Where do you think the saying college is what you make it comes from? Dead ass. So if you don't go to no clubs, you don't go to no parties, all you do is sit in your room, you're cooked. Unless you're flirting at your class, okay, you can probably hoop there, type shit, or in the cafeteria. But I'm telling you right now, if you're not, and it's another thing too, welcome week, another thing I have to drop on the school is how to act in the party, twin. You cannot be doing too much in the party. You have to know how to move, and you have to know how to catch some ass. Check out the school for that shit. But for welcome week, this is prime time week because the hoes that are going, even the good girls are outside because the welcome week, you're not doing shit but learn the syllabus, my nigga. The professor knows you're not going to be doing shit during this week, so they purposely give you easy ass shit to do. Even if you're a STEM major. Twin, let me guess your major. Business, nursing, chemistry, biology, communications, twin. Like, seriously. IT, well, GPT might take your shit though. Technology, cybersecurity. If I named your shit, comment that shit. I can see your future. Your phone in your hand right now. Do you ever watch this shit like off your TV or like not on your laptop twin? Type shit. It's the summer. I gave y'all the notes. It's time to fucking hoop. Now with every how to crack video, you know I have to give my own personal story time about the how to crack. So one thing I forgot to mention to y'all boys is if you're in college, the freest eats of all time is working the job on camp. Like if you work at the gym or some shit and a bitch come by, just you signing her in or just you working at the front desk. Like, you know how I told you in the beginning of the fucking story where the girl at the front desk, she was working for a college-ass job and I got at her? It's the same thing in reverse. If your ass work at a college job, just you simply helping a bitch out, she will begin to flirt with you, but in a subtle and not obvious way. So you're going to be having chances to hoop right in front of you. They'll be throwing pussy at your ass, twin. And it's up to you to read this shit and hoop. So bear in mind, I had a campus job. Now, I won't cap chop shit, and this not to stroke my own ego. Let's not just say chop shit. A girl that really wasn't most people's type, it's like a Mark Henry type of build, was flirting with me, right? And me being me, I'm like, okay, you might be cool with bad bitches, so I'm gonna get your IG, be cool with you, and then fuck on your friends. Be real, bro. There's always a fridge guarding the snacks. So why would I let something like Mark Henry stop me from success? You can't let stuff like this get you from being a true hooper. So, hell yeah, let's hoop. But that didn't end up going as planned. I'm finna give y'all this exact story time, okay? So, boom. It was a two-man. It was me and my homeboy. We're gonna call the chop shit Sasha. And her bad friend, Sasha and Rihanna. No, we'll say Sasha and Keisha. We'll go with Keisha. So, bad bitch. Okay, so chop shit, Sasha, Keisha. I gotta really remember this shit. So, boom. Mind you, I had a whip type shit, right? So, me and Sasha is cool. She throwing hints at me, but twin, I'm not going. I just really wanted to fuck with your friends you got. So, what ended up happening was I picked up Sasha and her bad bitch friend, Keisha. We went to like cookout. We went to like these fast food areas before like the party. So we was low key pre-gaming. They was bringing drinks and my shit. Mind you, this is before I was even on campus too. This is before I was even on campus too. So I was just driving on the parties, but I couldn't overly stay overnight. So there was a party on camp. Chop shit brought her bad bitch friend. I got the bad bitch friend IG on some casual shit. Cause you know how you just have regular banter. Oh, what's your major? You know that whole spiel. When I got the bad bitch IG, Chop shit felt some type of way. And Chop shit was low key blocking. Was telling bad bitch, did he just get your Instagram? The girl, mind you, hoopers, you know me, we don't really give free validation. So when I got her Instagram, it wasn't in a way where it's obvious that I'm trying to crack. So Sasha asked Keisha, like, am I on that? Keisha is telling Sasha, no, he was just asking like a regular type of ass. That shit was not regular, my nigga. So here's where things like go wrong. So mind you, I told you that's a two-man. I already picked up the two girls. I picked up my homeboy for the party at 11. We were supposed to go to Clark Atlanta. This is around like October-ish. I think Clark Atlanta had their little homecoming tailgate or homecoming party. I don't know what the fuck it was. We were supposed to go there, but it got shut up. So we had the party like it was a party at my school campus type shit. So before we get to the party at my school, because I don't go to Clark. At my school, in my car, there's I'm skipping shit. I'm sorry guys, but this shit was like a year or 2 years ago. I have the footage though, the in-game footage in my phone. So before I picked up my homeboy, it was Sasha, Keisha. We just finished getting food from cookout, and Keisha left some shit in her dorm. So we drove back to the camp. We drove back on campus and let Keisha out, and I'm still parked waiting for her. So now it's just me and Sasha. I already told y'all niggas, I really don't want Sasha. I just want to use her to get like her friends type shit. You feel me? So I ain't gonna front. The bitch tried to throw neck, like give me neck in the car. But I ain't gonna cap, bro. If you saw how this bitch looked, you wouldn't want neck from her either. I ain't gonna cap. So I'm already telling this bitch no. Mind you, she didn't drink shit. I told her no, and she still is on that shit. So it got to the point, my nigga, I had to record it in case any allegations come around, because I'm already telling her no, but she's overly doing this shit. You feel me? And she's like, why? I'm capping. I'm telling her as, I got a girlfriend. Lying. I told her I had a girlfriend, but I'm gonna tell you why that shit fucked me over. So I told, what's her name? Sasha, I had a girlfriend and I can't. But mind you, I have that audio of her begging to suck my shit. It will be in the school. Like, dead ass. I can't put it on YouTube for obvious reasons. That was the first audio type shit, right? Now, peep, I already told Sasha, mind you, Keisha's already out the car getting her shit in her room. I already told Sasha I'm not going. She's overly pressing this shit. I record this shit just in case she try to lie and say I was trying to like do some shit, even though it's clearly she wanna hoop with me type shit, right? Keisha come back in the room. We pick up my homeboy. I tell my homeboy what happened, and everything is cool, right? Boom. Let me get some water. My homeboy laughing like her tight shit. Boom. My homeboy's here. Now, the moment my homeboy got here, nigga like 6'4", dreadheads. He's like hooper. So of course the bitch I was hooping at is going to him now. Obviously, especially with the block Sasha did, I was low-key cooked. Boom. Here's what fucked me over, right? So the original plan was we was gonna go to our original our school party and then like party hop to Clark Atlanta little shit. We at the school party, and my thing is, at the party, I was catching ass. Mind you, I just told Chop shit that I'm dating someone or my girl won't like that type of thing. So I look stupid as hell catching ass with Chop shit there, seeing me catch some ass. My homeboy, the nonchalant type of guy, nigga, we in college, let's fucking hoop. He wasn't catching it, he was just chilling, like, you know niggas who be on the wall. I was catching ass. So Chop shit seen me, and at the end of the party. Okay, I skipped this part, but it's very important. At the end of the party, Sasha and Keisha is trying to roast me, saying shit like, oh, you was having the time of your life because, I was getting ass and shit. Now, them saying this is a small little futile attempt to shit test me into responding emotional. But I casually play that shit off and say I wasn't even doing nothing. You know how you gotta be that little nonchalant dreadhead. So then I threw the W lob. Me knowing I do not live on camp, but my homeboy do, I legit say, after she said that shit, after the after party, I said, damn, y'all supposed to entertain us. What are y'all doing? They laughed that shit off and say, entertain you? What do we look like? You know how girls be. My tall homeboy is still clueless. I say, we got some games and drinks at the dorms. Let's play something like while we here. The party is over. The night is still young. Boom. Mind y'all, we only had the games. We didn't have no drinks. But I knew my homeboy would be able to play that shit off and say he finished his last bottle. But it don't matter because these girls are going, but we need an excuse to bring them over. The plausible deniability is the fucking games in the room. Okay, cool, boom. This is where the all-star match begins, my nigga. So it's a legit two-man, but I am not hooping with Sasha. I'm going to repeat, I am not hooping with Sasha. I'm only adding the part. So, what was I going to say? I'm only adding the part so the whole night is just good vibes. So boom, my partner got Connect 4 in his room in Uno. So we played Connect 4 first. We did like a team Connect 4 where me and Sasha on one team, my partner and Keisha on the other team. The entire time I am rage baiting them, saying shit like, we'll try not to beat y'all too bad, or y'all can't fuck with this. This should be a quick game, or I'll say some shit like, this is a game of IQ, so it's okay if I struggle. I'm just saying shit to, get the other girl emotional and make shit all good vibes. My 6'4" partner, he just nonchalant, chilling tight shit. He not doing too much. So the entire time I am carrying the interaction with the two-man type shit, right? So with my team, me and Sasha, we won, but I made all the right moves. Like the most she did was, she was trying to make a move and she would tell me, now I'll be like, no, the most optimal move is this. Anyways, though, the vibe is all casual and laughs. Everything is slightly competitive. So when it's time to leave, all I say is, hey, I'm finna head out. It's getting late type shit. Keisha literally spits, I'm not going anywhere. She's implying that she's staying the night with the tall homeboy. Tall homeboy's like he's literally being nonchalant. He's not doing too much, right? FYI, he did crack that shit, though. Tall homeboy, he cracked Keisha. Anyways, though, now I gotta drop off Sasha at her dorm. Now I can continue the story. Because mind you, I don't live on campus, twin. At this current time, I didn't live on campus. So I was trying to drop her off to her room. And she did what she tried to do again. But this time she was telling me to come up to the room with her. Another thing too, I forgot to mention is, you know how I told y'all she seen me like getting ass, but I just told her I had a girlfriend. So when she had me in the car asking me like, you just said you had a girlfriend, but I just seen you catching some ass, was going, I literally had told her, I was like, yeah, like me and the girl, we locked in. Like I can't like get some ass, but if you like suck me if I get some head, that's not cool. Like that's how our bond is. Like catching ass is okay, but if I get some head from you, that's overly pushing it. Then she gonna be like, how is she gonna know? And I literally told her, I'm like, I'm just not that type of dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie to a bitch. I'm capping. I'm like, I'm not that type of dude to be lying to someone I fuck with. Like, the guilt gonna eat me up. I'm literally feeding her this bullshit, knowing I just don't want to, do this shit with this chop shit. You feel me? So that's another part of the video I didn't explain. Like, the fact that I was getting ass, and then she thought that was her chance to hoop. I literally told her I can get ass, but I can't do anything past that because I'm gonna feel guilty with that myself. You feel me? Man, let who? Now, I've already told the bitch no. This bitch is literally no funny shit. She is grabbing my shit like I'm low-key throwing haymakers like, bitch, get off me type shit. I literally have the audio. I swear to God. I'm in the little the driver's seat. The bitch is like grabbing my pants like, come on, I wish I could show you. Bro, the bitch literally said, come on, you want it. In her little fake seductive ass voice. And the thing is, hoes in college be acting fake drunk. Bitch, you're not drunk. You're trying to play off your drunk just in case I try to report your ass for trying to like low key grab my shit overly. So I got this shit on film too, like the audio. We're in the dark though. I always keep two phones on me. So boom, that shit happened. I'm talking about, bro. When she pulled that shit, was I scared? This shit felt fake. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna put it like this though. Nothing terrible happened, but like a month or two later, I won't cap. If you know that Fizz app, it's like an anonymous app for your college. Apparently, she's pulled that card off on more than just me. Like, there were some allegations calling her, I can't say that, but just know she was like the biggest college bop of all time while being chopped. So apparently, based off what I heard on that app, she's tried that maneuver, that play style on hella niggas, and it failed. The thing is, with the niggas who failed is, I'm probably the only nigga that has the audio of her overly trying this shit. I could have sued and won, but at what cost? I didn't care. I don't care to. You feel me? Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I showed every hoe I fuck with that audio, I swear to God. Cause bro, do you know how much oil you gotta have to have an audio of a girl begging you to let her suck you off, my nigga? Like, this is literally purple scar ass loot. Most niggas don't have that shit in 4K. So I was going to every hoe I was semi cool with, or I was semi fucking with the audio, acting fake surprised that it happened, knowing I'm finna snag all the cool points. Especially since most hoes think every nigga is easy. I gain or showing how bitches are trying to rip my pants off, grabbing, doing all type of animations to show they want to hoop. I'm talking about chop shit, Sasha. Like, she was going so bad, like the hoop was so wide, not even Ben Simmons could miss that shot. It's just free as hell. And I know I just said like the girl got exposed on the Fizz app. The girls I was showing the audio to didn't know it was the same girl on the Fizz app. So it's like they think it's probably like a mid-looking bitch. But I'm sad to say this shit. I was able to get the freest lob because I'm like, I can't let that chop. If a girl is too chopped, it gets to a point, if she suck your shit, other bad hoes gonna think, you let that suck your shit? Oh, hell no. You get what I'm saying? You low-key have an oral deduction. You feel me? So be on your P's and Q's with who you let sucking, fucking. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad to say this, though. If you get a college job, they will literally be throwing that ass on you. You give them a free plausible deniability because peep this shit. Every nigga on campus is trying to get at them. You're just trying to do your job, and they like that shit. Oh shit, he don't want me? He just doing his job? Let me throw a little jab. Let me throw a flirt on his ass. Let's see if he bite. Yes, we're gonna bite. We're hoopers. So that's the story time of how I low-key got full court press. The bitch low-key she literally grabbed my pants and tried to take that shit off. Like, bro, it's like imagine trying to have an overly chopped bitch trying to be seductive. You're not that. Those type of moves can only be pulled off by high caliber all-star players. It's like Ben Simmons trying to dribble like Kyrie Irving. You can't, that's not in your bag. Get off me. Get off me. You feel me? So just bear that in mind. Be on your P's and Q's. You don't want any allegations on your name. Move militant. You've been playing games with high school, middle school, elementary. This is the one where you have to actually suit up and hoop. Regardless, check out the school for the video. Check out the cookbook. Man, let's hoop. You hooping? Man, let's hoop. Let's do this shit.